Hello guys. If you could, can you guys hear me? Just let me know if you guys could hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me, and then we will do our analysis on charts. Analysis paralysis. Hello guys. If you could, can you guys hear me? Oh. So yeah, everything is fine. I guess. Let me do one thing. Okay. Yeah. So there are a couple of scenarios I'm really in concern watching right now. First of all, before we do our analysis, it's very important to have a look on the news. We have Monday today. Today is 13th of October 2025. We have not really a big news today. Tomorrow we have this Fed chair Powell speech or speak something, and we have this PPI CPI as well on Thursday, and we have on Friday unemployment and these news as well. We have to keep in mind this overall this U.S. government is shut down. Maybe we can anticipate a delay or cancellation of any of the news as well at any point. This is also possible as well. And there is another thing going on right now, which is more of like a Trump statement other day. Crazy went crazy on the market on Friday. It went crazy, literally it went crazy. This big red candle. If you could see on Friday, oh my God! I just there was one tweet from Trump, and then market was went crazy, well down. More of like it was the biggest crash. I would say that I have not seen the news, but this is how it is. I'm not really into news, but I should have to be have a concern about the news as well. How is it happening? But still, there is something going on between Trump tariff and all that news going on. We have to be careful with that. They say that there might be a deal, but I don't know like what will happen. But there's still those kind of news as well going on about the tariffs. Anything could come out at any point. Market still could went down as well. I'm pretty much concerned with that as well. That may played out as well. So overall, if you watch out, we have seen a aggressive bearish price action on Friday. I was not in a trade. I was looking to go for a short at that day on Friday. I could not be able to enter a short. This short, I was like, oh, I missed this trade. Initially, when it get the bounce from this range, I was watching this price action. This price action, I was like, when it carried to this high on charts, I was like, this was 1 hour time frame high. I was like, you can look to go for a short. I was on shorter term time frame, like 5-15 minute time frame at this range. I was like, you can go for a short, and you can go for a short, bro. Can go for a short, because everything was aligning. My model, my setup, my edge was there at this high. I was like, this could be the high. I went to come to the market a little bit late when it was trading at this range after prayer, and I was like, could be bullish, could be bearish, could be going down. This is the reason could be going down, and then all of a sudden it went down. I was like, oh my God, I missed this trade. And this at this point as well, there was a scenarios I could have entered late. I was like, yeah, if I enter now, it will be more of a like difficult. I don't know. It got the bounce as well, and then we have a news at this point. Oh my God, I was like, I missed a very good trade. But overall, I'm pretty happy because the reason is I did not liquidate it or did not got stopped out on this wild price action because of the news. Overall, pretty much happy. Yes, see, I can see now. I can see the things now, which is very good. And the next step is to how to implement. Be careful how to implement those things. How to I can see on my in front of my eyes. This is what I'm anticipating. Just watching right now. Not really chasing that, but I'm very careful of like just watching right now, slow, steady, and I can see the things like I was bearish on Thursday. I was bearish on Friday as well. I was bullish. I was bullish as well, but I was considering that this is the reason could be you could be bearish as well, and that's how it played out. My edge was telling me that you are bearish on Thursday. My edge was telling me you are bearish on Friday, but I was like, may not played out. I don't know. I was because overall market was quite bullish. I was like, it should have to make one more leg. I was anticipating a 130K from here. upward side, but my edge was telling me that it could go down, and this is what we have seen, that my edge do played out very well. I was like, yeah, now I know. We'll see next time. I'll see you next time. So this is how it went into overall. We have 9:20 now on a house. Just on a, we will go to bigger picture time frame. I'm quite blind. I'll try to do a bigger picture time frame as well. How I am anticipating, but I really want to be right now on 1 minute time frame. A chart, considering a couple of scenarios right now. I have drawn this level as well. And here, this was could have been a very good shot. Could have been a very good shot at this point. $1,000 move in before market open. Uh, I was not in front of the charts. I missed this trade. I was like, could have been a shot. But so far, I'm still, because this is overall more of like just on shorter term time. I'm anticipating just one possibility right now. Market has not gone any of the high above the previous high. This is going down. This is 1 minute time frame. We have to be careful. This is 1 minute time frame chart. This is not a bigger picture time frame. This is market is going down from here. I am anticipating this is a 30-minute time frame value gap now. The previous high is this one. I'm anticipating right now just one probability I'm anticipating right now. May play it out, maybe not. I don't know. This is the previous high. As it is going down, market not to go above the previous high, which means it should not have to go above this high, not to go above this high, and it should have to be continue to be bearish to disrupt all of those lows, this low as well. And on downside, we have this daily fair value gap low. Also, we have this 4 hour time frame fair value gap in here. I'll show you on bigger picture time frame. This is the price I am anticipating right now to play it out. Let's see if for bearish case scenario, but we have to be careful on uh, right now. It is also possible that this was the bounce from this low of the fair value gap, and this is also a bigger picture time frame fair value gap low as well. If I would show you in here, if I would show you, this is a value area low of the range as well on bigger picture time. We got the bounce after like a major pullback because of the news from the value area low of the range and the fair value gap low. This pink line is the weekly fair value gap low. So I do not write everything. I just write. I just the colors do tell me like, oh, this color is for this green color, which means this is a 4 hour time frame gap. So that's how I highlight. I don't want to be like more of like writing down all of 15 5 minutes. So just colors. This is a 30-minute time frame. This is the purple, so it's a 30-minute time. This is the blue, so this is a 15-minute time frame gap. So this is a 4 out of it. So we have seen bounce from this range. I wanted to see this favorable gap market has kept it open. Let's see if it has the potential to keep this favorable gap open, holding this range. Maybe this 4 hour time frame market has to be bullish, and be bullish, try to disrupt the previous 4 hour time frame, all of those highs as well. Which are these highs overall? Like if you can say which are these overall local highs as well on just bullish case scenario. This is also possible as well. Just watching and observing the charts right now, in that case, now if it has to be bullish from here, this is for previous 4 hour time frame low. This one is this one. This is the previous 4 hour time frame low. Definitely, it should not have to go below this low. But I'm leaning bearish right now. It's 923 and a half. It is possible that market could just open and continue to be bearish. I have to wait for an opening. I have to wait for the opening. I can't go for it. I'm leaning bearish. I'm anticipating right now. This is a 1 minute time frame chart. Market not to go above this high. Should have to just disrupt this low, invert this fairly gap, this low and this low as well, and downside. This is what I am anticipating. We have to be careful on charts. This is a 4 hour time frame fairly gap. Market did not, which is a level of spot, you can say, and market did not needs to go down from here. It maybe it has to hold 50% of the range, and then we have all of those local highs as well on bigger picture time frame could be knocked off as well. But as we have a non-news today, I'm already anticipating right now. Tomorrow we have this quite big news as well. I'm already anticipating, and today is Monday as well. I'm already anticipating there may not be a very big candle today on in the morning session or maybe in afternoon session as well. We may could get a quick scalp, a big day trade, like in the market may remain like inside this range. We may not be aggressively bullish and may not be aggressively bearish because it's Monday today. We have no news. Most of the retail trader will be more of like pushing the needles. They will be like, oh, for example, most of the retailer will be thinking, oh, they got wrecked in on Friday, they would have deposited again, and then they would have pushing the price. Oh, now it is going up. Now we got the bounce from here. It is not going down below. If I would have been at this spot, I would have been doing this. I would have got liquidated. My past me would have been doing this, like liquidated or putting my money again. Now it is buying again. Now it is going to the upside. It's not going down below this low. Not going down below this low. Now it has to go to the upside. There's no reason for the market to go below this. Is what I would have been doing, looking to buy the market. Oh, we are back. This today is Monday on charts. We'll see volatility on the charts, and then market will be going all the way to the upside. But this is the thing. This is the thing I would be imagine or doing right now as a retail trader. And smart money, what they will do, that they would just do one thing. They would not to push the price toward upside, or they we will be anticipating. If I would have been at that spot, I would have been buying like, oh, I have blow my account at this range, and now I deposited again. I'm buying low. Market not going down. This is the bottom. This is the low. Now it is going to go up a sudden. There is no reason. This is what I would be thinking right now. And smart money, what they will do? I was most probably they will keep the sides choppy price action. This is what they will do, and rock the retailer psyche. I would say that, and or maybe they would not send the price toward upper side, or could be sending the price toward downward side. This is what it is like. I am more of like anticipating could play it out. So far, um, just watching and observing, considering every possibilities we have, considering all of those probabilities we have. It's 9:27. There's always a possibility. There's always a probability on charts up down, always, and you actually don't know which way market has to go in the end. That's why you always have to have a risk management in play. As long as I'm risking very small amount, I'm down to take a trade if this is obvious to me. And I feel like from going down from here could be an obvious reason. But I will be pretty much content with the price action that market may remain choppy. Initial 10-15 minutes on after the opening will tell us that if there could be volatility or not. If there could be a volatility on charts, uh, I got stopped out on this trade, by the way. This was a swing trade, yeah. This was swing long at this point. I can afford to risk that. So it was a very small trade. I can afford to risk that. I was like, I can go for trade. There was proper logic reason as well. Got stopped out, fine. This was this. I was bullish looking for 130 swing trade. This is a funded account. So I prefer to do a swing trades on this one for now. And the other thing, what actually was looking to go, why do I want? Where's this maxi chart? Um, it will show me something in here. I should have opened Binance, by the way, because yeah, it will tell us like how the order flow is coming up. Like it is aggressive, not aggressive. So yeah, or you can just open. Look at this rejection, man. 928. We'll discuss this as well. This was a very good shot before the opening. $1,000 move. If I would have taken this trade, I would have taken no trade in the morning session. I was just watching and observing. No trade for this, at least for this session. Maybe afternoon session, obvious setup. Maybe I would have, if this is very obvious, I'm risking very small amount, I may would take this second trade. I usually prefer not to take if after a very good trade, at least for this that session. I prefer not to take any trade. Oh, I would take a very small size trade because I didn't want to give my money back to the trading. Maybe I got stopped out. So yeah, I have to be careful with my risk management and money. So look at this rejection, by the way. Leaning bearish right now on short term time frame. I don't know about bigger picture time frame. I'm blind. We'll discuss that as well. I'm blind about bigger picture time frame. Quite blind. What do you think on 15-minute time frame? Look at these rejection candles. We have 9:30 now. What do you think on 30-minute time frame? Could have gone down. What do you think on 1 hour time frame? So well, this could it hold this level, by the way. It has hold this level. Look at this. Just after the opening, it went toward upper side. I have to be careful. I didn't want to rush. I did not want to rush. As long as, for example, if it got the bounce from here, and I wanted to see all of those highs should have to be knocked off, like these 4 hour time frame fairly gaps at any of this range. Or look at this, it is going toward upper side quite aggressively. So at any of this range, while going toward upper side, for example, if I disrupt these highs, I wanted to see continuation for all of those highs. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I actually wanted to see. Continuation for all of those highs toward upper side. I will check this later. So just after the opening, market went toward upper side aggressively, quite aggressively. For me, there's no trade in here because you don't know. You're blind. Now, I wanted to see all of those highs now because we have seen a quite bullish for a second just after the opening. I wanted to see it should have to disrupt all of those highs and this high as well. 1 of 16, which is this high. On if we watch out in here, uh, this high as well. I was leaning bearish at this point, but this is the thing. I wanted to see continuation for all of because these highs are very close to each other. If it has disrupt all of those local highs, it should have to disrupt. Continue to be bullish to disrupt all of those highs. This is what I wanted to see. Let's see if it has the potential to. At any point, I feel like no, it is not going up. Rejection, and like it is not really. It really did not wants to go above these highs. We'll be keeping an eye on that. And after knocking this high, I wanted to see continuation as well on a 16,800, which is possible, likely possible. And I'm pretty much blind about like what market will do after these highs. I don't know. So I have to be careful. It's just 3 minutes, just 3 minutes after the opening. I feel like just a 3 minutes. This is just 9:33. I feel like most of the retail trader will be happy that oh, it is going to the side right now. I wanted to see a Q token. Why are you showing me token in here? There's one more thing I wanted to see. Don't know, man. So far, it is going to adapt. For example, if it has to disrupt all of those highs, which is 1 of 15, 9, 12. Look at this 1 minute time frame fairly gap. I wanted to see market should have to keep this fairly gap open. There's a VWAP as well. Could come down to the VWAP as well. Hold this area, then be bullish. If it come down to this VWAP, I will be careful because just after the opening, market went up, and we will be watching how a big picture time frame may close because this is just it's 4 minutes after the opening, just 4 minutes, not even a 5 minute candle as well. We have formed, but be careful, not rushing. Not rushing right now. Yeah, don't need to rush. Yeah, not chasing the market. I can't. I don't know why, but I will watch and observe if market has the potential to come down to this VWAP. Try to hold, continue to hold in this area, and then I will be looking to maybe if it has to disrupt all of this as if bigger picture time frame aligns with it, then I may look to go for a short. then may look to buy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, not sure. But so what is this? We have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. We are in front of the charts. We have to watch afternoon session as well. No need to rush. No need to be like, oh, you missed a move or nothing. It's fine. If I could not be able to take any trade for this whole morning session, afternoon session is fine. That's how it is. I'm already anticipating a choppy price action. I don't know. This is. I have to delete this for now. Looking to buy a car as well. I think so. I don't know. This is not the website. I don't know. We'll discuss that later. Not a very important right now. Look at this week 5 minute time from close. So we have this 9 minutes left. Have to make sure, for example, for the bearish case scenario, maybe it has to keep this high. Maybe it has to keep this high. Maybe it has to keep this all of those highs. Maybe this could be the top. Maybe this could be the top and this could be the high for the bearish case scenario. I have to wait for the a bigger picture time frame close, which is at least 15-minute time frame. At least 15-minute time frame. So on 5 minute time frame, it is more of like we can anticipate this could be the top. Cannot deny this. Could be aggressively bearish from here after because I do not want to go for a short right now. Could be aggressively bearish. I am pretty much content with that. For the bearish case scenario, could hold this area, contribute bullish as well. So I have to be watch and observe. I have to make sure if, for example, if it has to be aggressively bearish from here, if it has gone down, it has to go down from go up. If it has went up toward upper side, same way I want to see a downside projection. I can always get a shot in here, but I have to make sure like it is going down. I don't know because bigger picture time frame close is very important right now, and I knew for the fact that just after the opening market went up, retail trader is already looking for upward side for a second. They would be happy at this point, but it went down from there. If, for example, this is the top, I want to see this early gap. It will be great if market keep this early gap open. Can I go for a short? Can I go for a short right now? Go for a short. I'll be risking this. My settlement, my model is there. I should have to wait a watch another. I'm anticipating for a short. If this is my top, this could be your top as well. Look at this. Considering this, the weight has 5 minute time close of 7 minutes left for this, and it should have to be aggressively bearish from here, knocking all of those lows. Uh, can I go for a short? If I go for short, this will be typical sweep of the highs and then go down. I can go for a short for just one contract. Miss this trade. Don't know if it my god auto got filled. Is this the obvious short? This is not obvious. Sure. But for example, if it has to be going down from here, it should have to keep this rolling gap open. Tends to go down for all of those lows. This is what it is I'm thinking about. Look at this 6 minutes left. It is better you wait for. It's better you wait for this. Look at this week. Bad week. Can I risk my real money into that? Going for a short. Putting my stop loss just above this fairly gap trade. Should have to technically. It should have to keep this fairly gap open if it has to go down. For example, if I go for a short, put my stop loss. No, can't do that. Can't do that on real account. Going for a short, for example, in here, I'll be risking too much. If in here, looking for all of those lows, 1.7 now, I'll be risking too much if I go for a short right now. Don't want that. Maybe I can put my stop loss just above these highs. Let's see if it has a potential to play it out. And it could be. Reason is there, logic is there, and we have this 15-minute time frame close about to happen as well. It could be knocking all of those lows and continue to be bearish as well inside this whole and fill gap. I'm pretty much content with that. And in that case scenario, you can always go for a short in here, this range. But you have to make sure, because this is the initial bullish price action, market could just hold this area and then be bullish. Who knows? Because it has to disrupt all of those highs. But look at this 4 hour time frame rejection, man. Can I go for a short with my real account? My stop loss will be above this high. I should have to just wait and watch and observe. Look at this, it has shown no intent to go above any of the previous highs. If I go for a short, I'll be risking just this high. Gusto that I'll not trade. You should have to just watch and observe because it's just a Monday. If this is an obvious trade, it may not be obvious. Look at this 15-minute time frame. We have 9:42 as well. I think I should have to wait for just at least 15-minute time frame candle, which is this one. 2 minutes left. Patience has always virtue. See, I was just looking to go for a short, pretty much also above this high. Just held on myself, like no, waiting. So far, everything is more of a like lulling, that aligning. Considering the way this 1 minute time frame favorable gap market has kept open, it could be going down from here. And the way this initial price section market has performed, and the way this rejection market has performed, I have not put my stop loss on this trade for now, but I'll be exiting if it went over this highs. I have to be very careful. If it give me a high at this range, I'll be definitely going for a short, but I have to wait for 15-minute time frame. Look at this. So far, nothing has happened, by the way. Not really confident to risk my real money to that. Just have taken a trade with this demo account. Uh, I was not sure, like, if not obvious as well. That's why I take a very small size trade, and so far it is not playing out the way I am anticipating. But it is very important, after you do your anticipation, you have to watch and observe if this is trying to play it out or not. And which is what I have not done today. Like, just anticipate and went for a short, which is bad. Uh, and on, or if we try, we have 2 seconds. I have to wait for 15 minutes after candle close, which is very important. Yeah. So now for bearish case scenario, I'm just anticipating if this is my top. Can I go for sure? And it should have to invert this 1 minute after roll gap and be bearish if it has to do that. We have 9:55 as well on house. To make sure, have to make sure. So far, everything is more for like aligning that it wants to go to whatever. It has shown no intent to go to be bullish from here because the way it has opened, like it should have to be bullish, but I have to be very careful considering that maybe market remain completely choppy. Can I risk this high or should I wait? Where's this initial 931 big favorite again? Where's midnight open? I have not highlighted that. You cannot deny this could be the top on 5 minute time frame. If this is the top, this could be the high. Let's see if market has shown any intent to go above this high. If it went above this high, it is likely it will not this high as well. So far, VWAP is acting as a resistance, and I do anticipate on 15-minute time frame this could be the high. If it has to go down, definitely. If it has to disrupt all of those lows, go down. This is the top, man. This is the obvious top for me. I'm just on a shorter term time frame. I have to make sure, like, yeah, this is it. Can I go for a short? I'll be risking just this high. It's 947. I'll be risking quite much. Can I go for a short right now? I think I can go for a short. I think I can go for a short, but just why are you not going for a short? This is also a good question. I'm anticipating this is my top. If this is the top, this is the high. And if I go for a short right now, it should have to invert this Waverly gap and then tends to be bearish. But can I? Or should I have to wait? Because we have connectors as for confusing. If it's confusing, I'm not jumping in. If it's not obvious, I'm not jumping in. But I'm pretty much obvious the way this 15-minute time frame has closed. And there's just one thing. We have seen volatility, by the way, initial volatility. Maybe after that, market might choppy. So far, it has shown no intent to go above any of these highs, which is good. If it closed above this 1 minute time frame gap, I'm going for a short. So far, it has not closed below this 1 minute time frame gap. 5 seconds left. And then I'll be anticipating aggressive downside for a second after that. Looking to go for a short. I can go for a short. Now it should have to go down, man. On this trade, I can put my stop loss just above this right now. Do you think it could be let out? Do you think this is obvious trade? The only reason that it may not be obvious uh, is this is like I'm putting my stop loss above 115, 115,096.4. How much I'm risking? Oh, 96. 6.4. Oh my god, I'm risking 7%, man. Can't put my stop loss above this high. This high, 149.30.6. Tends to be very oh no, no, tends to be very I have to put my stop loss at 9:30, man. 114, 9:30. 930.64%. Still risking too much. Can I exit? Risking too much, man. Risking too much. Not a good trade. And the way this wick is. Oh no, this is not good. I should have held. We're risking too much. I have to exit, man. Oh my god, risking too much. No way. Fuck you, really. I'm risking too much, which is not good. Oh yeah, no. I was out. It is highly likely I'll get stopped out on this one as well. Should have to close. Definitely have to close, man. And I have to close this one. This one did not play it out the way I was anticipating, but still we cannot deny this could be the high. Market could still keep this high. A risk too much, man. There's two terrible trades I've taken last week as well and today as well. I was risking too much. I cannot afford to risk that. That's why I closed. I just went for a short in here. I was just risking these highs. Initially, I could have risked this. I was like, no way, I'm risking too much. I closed in here. No way. But these exchanges are also like terrible, man. A small amount of fluctuation, like no way. Okay, let's see like how market will perform now. So this is the thing. Like I was like, it should have to like invert this and then tends to be bearish, close, bearish. Though it is closed this week, I was like, no man, can I go for buy? I should have to wait or observe the market. I should have still look for sure. We're still in the game, by the way. Like we're not going anywhere. If I got stopped out again, there will be no trade for today. I'll be just watching like a 4 hour time frame. That's why I really like to be obvious on any trade I took. Not jumping. I do not like to be jumping into trade like that. So far for bearish case scenario, you can still anticipate this could be the high. Let's see. I'm keeping this fairly gap. So this is the thing. Like any of those candles, if you could see, market actually did not close below this fairly gap. This is what I was just watching and like it should have to closed below. Then I will be looking for a short. When it's this from this candle, I was like, it can go for sure. I should have to wait. This is how to most of the time you will have to wait. Most of the time it will be like that. not obvious. That's why. Even though if you could see, I was just like we went for sure just at this candle, and I closed my position at just I was just risking this high. I cannot afford to risk this high. I was like, I will check like how much on percentage I was. It was more than 1%, way more than 1%. It is maybe 2%, 2.5%, which is bad. I cannot afford to risk more than 1 to 1.5. Just watching and observing, not jumping into any kind of trade right now. We still have time. I'm in front of the charts. Like I'm not going anywhere. It does not matter. So have to be careful, but not jumping into any kind of trade until unless it is obvious. Yeah, I was 50-50 at this range. I was not really obvious. I was 50-50. I just went for a trade. That's how I pay the price. You don't have to be 50-50. You have to be obvious. Then you can go for a trade. So yeah. And the other mistake I have done, I was risking too much, which is bad. So yeah, when I realized I'm risking too much, if I put my stop loss just above this high, I was like, I'm out from the market. I'm out from this trade. Or just close. And it from this candle, I was like, you not have to form this kind of candle. This is already a sign that it could be bullish. Sort of a sign. Already sign. If this candle should have to be a bearish, then close bearish, and then tends to be bearish for all of those lows. But it did not went. It closed bullish. I was like, oh no, now I have to exit. A close our position. Yeah, start of the week is not good. Not too good, but it's fine. It's just part of the game. So you have to be content with it. I have to make millions, man. I have to risk millions. So this is very important to me. Yeah, now you have to take obvious trades only. If you just one person, if you're confused, just sit still. If you don't know, just sit still. No, this is it was a bad trade. Not too good. This is what I've done a mistake today. It was not pretty much obvious, and I just anticipated it could play it out. I was leaning bearish initially. I was just anticipating. I just do anticipate it could play it out. Just went for the went for a shot. Did not watch, observe the candles. Should have to wait, watch, observe. After doing your analysis paralysis, after doing your initial anticipation, you have to be just watching, observing. But I did not watch and observe. I just was like, can go for sure. And now it is going to the this is going to the side, which is so far so good. Look at this 1 hour time frame close, and then yeah, 30-minute time frame close. And look at this 15-minute. 15-minute time frame was telling me this could be the top. Though it got this massive break, knocking all of those lows, be bearish. I really wanted to discuss this with you as well. This was a very good $1,000 trade. going for a short in here, and just putting a stop loss above this high and let the trade run, because you're not risking too much and you are just putting your stop loss above the previous highs. Entry in here, previous high is this one. Create this high, put your stop loss this at here. Create this high, put your stop loss in here. Create this high, put your stop loss in here. Let the trade run. Create this high, put your stop loss in here. Exit. A very good trade to me. And this the trade I took in here, it was not my edge. It was not my trade model. I trade randomly. That's why I pay the price. This will be not my edge, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, this is the thing. I really have to backtest a lot of things, learn a lot of things till now. I have to be like 110% sure that my setup and my edge is there, and then go for it. You have to test by every thick and thin on your setup. Look at this. It should have to disrupt this high, and then I'm looking for this high to be knocked off now. 5 minute time frame. Yeah, it's 10:02. I'm still keeping this early gap. Still keeping this 1 minute time frame early gap. Look at this rejection at what point? No way. This is not really good. Anticipating it should have to disturb this high now. Let's see if it show any intent to go above these highs. And after that these highs as well. Have this weak gap as well in here. What is bigger picture time from telling you? Just watching and observing. Not doing anything. I wanted to see like if market has a potential to go above these two highs as well at this point, and then 1:15.99200. I'm looking for keeping your eyes open. Yeah, this is the thing. For example, if it has to be bearish from here, coming back down, I'm anticipating. For example, maybe it is possible that it has to keep this high, keep these highs as well, which has not been knocked. Keep these highs as well, and then continue to create a low high, then be bearish as well for all of those lows. This is the thing. This is the right now very crucial time right now. It should have to disrupt all of those highs now. But that's why I'm keeping a very close eye into these two highs. These two highs. I wanted to see this. This should have to be knocked off and then continue to be bullish from here. If it has to go down from here, it should not have to go above those highs. Be bearish from here. And this is what I was watching as well on 5 minute time frame as well. There's nothing on charts, no fair value gap as well. 3 minute time frame as well, nothing really on charts. Just have these 1 minute time frame fair value gaps, but I am keeping this 1 minute time frame fair value gap. Just keeping this 1 minute time frame fair value gap. And look at this, like it went down, tab into this 1 minute time frame fair value gap, failed to go above all those two highs. Does not mean I can go for a shot, but I'm just watching. Can go for a shot. Maybe it could come down, hold this here, then be bullish. But just watching and observing right now. For bearish case scenario, that this could play it out, but have to be make sure that yeah, they want to jump into any kind of trade like, oh, this could play it out, going for a short now. Don't want to do that. On bigger picture time frame as well, we have seen already twice a rejection from this range. Twice, two times. And for example, if it closed below this fairly gap, I'm keeping it has closed below, by the way. I just closed at the bottom, and then it shouldn't, if this should not have to go above this high. Tends to be bearish from here. I'm just watching and observing for now, not taking any trade, but I can see it could play it out. I'm just anticipating right now, going for a short. For example, in here, stop loss above these highs. If this market has to go down, and you can anticipate all of those downside per second from here. This low and maybe continuation to lower levels. These lows 4-5 hour trade. We have 2 hours left. Let's extend this one. Can I go for a shot? Or should I have to wait or watch? I think it's better you just wait and watch for now. Have to be obvious. That's why. So yeah, if this is the top, this is the high, this is the high, this is a fairly gap. It should have to show rejection, then tends to be bearish from here. If you're really obvious, it is going to go down from here. And we have this is the fairly gap as well at the bottom. I can go for a trade. A 5 contract. My stop loss will be above this highs. It's 10-10. The reason that it may not played out is we could anticipate a choppy price action. My edge is there, by the way. Can go for a shot. Oh my god, I don't know. You can go for a shot at this point. I'm just risking this high now, which is 115,164.1. 115,164.1, which is 3%, which is 3%. Now I have to shift to my stop loss above these highs now. On this one as well. Should have to invert this fair value gap VWAP as well for all of those lows. I wanted to put my stop loss just above this high now, which is I wanted to keep my risk reduced as much as I can. 1 of 15, 1 of 5, 1 of 5.6. I'm risking 2% now. I'm putting my stop loss just above this high now. You can keep this aside for a while. And I am anticipating it should have to invert this fair value gap for all of those lows. Could hold this area, be bullish as well. That's how it is. Putting my stop loss just there. Oh, if I got stopped out, I stopped out on this trade. But I wanted to see this played. I wanted to hold this trade. Hold this trade. If I got stopped out, I will not take any trade for today. I believe there is reason. I believe there is edge. There's my edge on this trade. I believe I can afford to risk that. The amount I'm risking on right now. I believe if it played out, I'll be quite up. Um, I believe if it played out, it will be a good trade. and I can afford to risk that. That's why I will handle this trade. If I got stopped out, does not matter. Um, I will not take a trade for this session at least. But I do believe market has a potential to come down from here toward low levels to this low, maybe these lows to 4 hour time frame early gap as well, possible. Though it has shown rejection from these ranges twice. I'm anticipating it should have to go down, invert this early gap. Yes, all of those levels are a level of spots. I know, but I do believe market could come down to knock all of those lows and this low as well. And I'm risking that much amount, which is what I can afford to. I have a reason to enter this trade. I have a logic. I have an edge. I believe on my edge. And as long as I'm not risking too much, I am in a trade. I will hold. Most of the time it will be like that. I'm telling you. Most of the time this is how it is. This trading is. I can risk all of just this high for all of those lows. I can risk that. I don't mind just holding a trade or yeah. But you have to have a belief on yourself, which is very important. So while market will be going down toward low levels, I will be quite aggressive to shift my stop loss. But the only caveat to me that it may not go down is for the reason is maybe it has to remain choppy. That's why. Otherwise, I don't. Yeah. Therefore, I will be content with the closing my position. It may not go down all of those lows. It may not knock all of those lows, which is possible. Luckily, possibility. Maybe yeah. Maybe it has to not to go all of those lows, but I will be pretty much content with the closing my position or taking profit as quickly as possible. And this week is quite dangerous to me. This week is dirty, dirty week. That's why you have to take your profit as quickly as possible. It may not go down all the way to below this lows, which is possible. Now my stop loss should be above this high now. Confirmed. So now if I go stopped out, I'll be even in profit. So I have to put my stop loss on a 15 or 12. Or 12. Just risking $1 right now, 0.3%. So I'm still keeping this high in play. I can still risk this amount for all of those lows, which is possible. May not be possible as well. Um, that's how it is. So overall, we end up. Which is good. I don't want to check the amount, man. Should I? Should I not? This is human, man. Because we are human, that's why. Yeah, we are at where we start. Could have held this trade. Could have held it, but I wanted to out from the market on this trade. I was like, yeah, I was initial target. You look at this, this is my this is already my initial anticipation on charts. This was already my initial anticipation on charts. It is going down. All of those lows could be knocking out all of those lows as well. And initially we was just risking this high 5 hour trade. So now when it down this low, we put our stop loss just above this high. Oh my. So we still have it's 10:30. I will be in front of the charts. We'll do live stream for at least 1 hour more. Maybe 11:30 I go downstairs to eat, have a lunch, and then we'll come back for definitely. We will be coming back. I will be coming back in front of the charts for in the afternoon session. I have to do a lot of things, man. A lot of thingy. This is what it is I'm thinking about right now. Well, I would have to chase after that. Quite a bit of things. Mm, I don't know if I'm looking for a car. We'll see this later on. It's like so now I'm keeping my stop loss above this. I know. Slow and steady. Keep continue to trail my stop loss. It is a great trade. 17-hour trade. A great trade. A great trade. I would say. We enter in here. Initial stop loss was there, by the way. My stop loss, initial stop loss was there, so I have to be realistic. 5 hour, 6 hour trade. We played out. I do believe it could be going down. Knocking all of those lows. Could believe that, and it could go down all the way to this 4 hour time value gap as well. We still have quite a bit of time left. This 4 hour time value gap as well. Oh, I'm feeling so cold. So yeah, I will definitely be doing journaling, and I will uh, take a close, like I will be like taking a close look into my first trade, how I can be able to more of like look at this. So now I'm looking for this 4 hour down fairly gap. It should have to go there. Oh, sorry. Uh, where's this 4 hour down fairly gap? I'm making mistakes. This 4 hour down fairly gap. So we have like these two levels now. We can delete this level. No, don't need this. I could have had, but I'm just. I can see my ads, by the way. So I can see my ads on the market, and I was actually watching and observing this quite a bit of time. I would say that, and then started observing this, starting watching this price action, and when this run happened, all upper side, I was just looking for just one thing, which was my edge. Like if that could play it out, we have seen at this point two played out. I've seen at this point my edge two played out when it was going down. My edge was telling me go for a shot. My edge was telling me at this range go for a shot. I was like, no, market is bullish. It may not play it out. I doubt my edge and my strategy or my model do play it out. But I was today as well when coming back to the charts. I was like, market conditions are changing now. This was trendy. This was trendy. Market conditions are changed now. I have seen so many times. Shorter term time frame it do play it out every day. I have seen so many times, but I was skeptical on a bigger picture time frame. It may not play it out. Um, and that's why I was like today initially I was like I have to be careful. I have to be careful about everything. And on shorter term time frame for a quick scalp or trades, you can do that, but you have to be very careful on charts. So we lost in on initial trade. This is the first of ninth of. When did I lost this one? Friday? I do not remember. So today we lost this one this much initially for 100. We recovered with the 5,000 in profit, 500 in profit. Overall sitting in here on this much, which is good. It's a big size account, so it does not matter market has to go down to disturb this low or not. I would have if already been out in a trade at this range. This is already 4 out of really gap. If I could stop that again, it's fine. I don't mind. I will be still in a profit. I'll be still making. Oh, okay, we close now. We close now. Okay. So there are a couple of things I really do think about. I was thinking about lately. Should I have to show off this to the world or not? Should I have to be just just keep my head down, remain focused on myself, and then do the things? Or should I have to be like start showing off to the people? I'm still confused about that. Still confused about this. I don't know. There's a in a my myself in a there's one thing I'm telling myself that I don't need to show off anybody anything. You have quite big journey ahead. Just do the things, do the stuff. And the another part of me like is telling me like this balloon, these people who are watching it, they want to see if I'm winning or losing, and you have to show them. And this is my another part of me is my telling I'm feeling actually cold, and I wanted to go for a low, go to the low as well. We have 10:37. I have to be in front of the jars at 11:30 at least. So this was a good shot in here. Was looking for these lows. I was like, it could go all the way this area as well. Not one there. It's fine. That's how it is. Um, but we took our most of profit at this range. We closed out at this range. I was this was not my ultimate target, but I do just anticipate it could go down from there as well, and it went down, which is good. It got the bounce from it, whatever side. But overall, I would say today in this session we take a in the first trade, which was this one, we lost, and it was a small size trade. Look at this small size trade. This is one contract, and I wanted to initially on this trade I wanted to risk 5 contract. I was like pretty obvious on this one, and then I held on for 2 hours. Like, okay, it's two. This trade, and then we took another trade after that, end up being in a positive. So we close our position in a positive. So overall, more of like 1300 on this one and 500 loss, more like 700, 600 profit. So that's how it is. These are numbers games. So I do not believe on them. So just these are just numbers for me. So I always wanted to remain focused on my R, how max I can put my R on, and then and then R, and how first before R, first of all, how much I am, how much on a percentage I can afford to lose. On this trade, we was just risking 145, and I was risking very small amount. I don't know how much I was risking, very small, but when it was going down, I was shifting my stop loss, shifting my stop loss, shifting my stop loss. We close. This is all good, but I wanted to see how market will react to further this range now. It get the bounce from the 4 out and fulfill gap. Still, I do believe this is another thing that could play out again in the afternoon session as well. But I have to be very careful because today is Monday. We have seen initial volatility, by the way. This is for a quick scalp. This is a good trade. But have to be careful that just if you go to just 5 minute time frame, this is a choppy price action till now in after 9:30, not idle trading environment till now. I would be anticipating still for bullish case scenario on afternoon session to knock those highs. For the bearish case scenario, knock these two low and this area. Still be anticipating, but I will be pretty much content with the price action that today's it may be a complete choppy price action from the charts. We cannot deny this. This is also possible as well. So yeah, just keeping this value gap in play for now. For bullish case scenario in the afternoon session, we can anticipate these highs and those highs, and we can anticipate these low and those lows. As I will be pretty much content with the price action that it may not go above this high. It may not go above these highs, sorry. So it may not go above these highs. It may not go below these lows as well. In the afternoon session, it may remain inside this range, very choppy. That's how I will be very much content with the price action. I may not take any trade in the afternoon session just because it may not go up, may not go down. But can I buy? Can I look to buy at this range? I'm asking myself just one question. 1 hour 17 minutes left. 16 minutes left. 16 minutes left. 1 minute left. There's one question I'm asking myself right now. Can I look to buy? Because we was looking for all of those lows to be knocked off and then continue to be bearish market fail to go down below this low. If I can look to buy this range for this high, maybe those highs. Let's see. Just watching. Can I look to buy right now? Because we was bearish at this range, looking for all of those lows, but market has not gone down below this low. Could the bounce quite aggressively from here? Or do you think like it is still possible that this could be the high market will not go above and then still be bearish? Or for example, if it has to stay inside this side, this low, could get the bounce. Just watching and observing. Or should I have to go down to go for Lou or come back again? Feeling cold as well. Let's see now this time it has a potential to hold this area if it has to go toward upper side, not to go below this low. Or we are also known about the fact that we have seen rejection from this area. Market has gone down. It has disrupted all of those lows. Maybe this could be the high, and after that, this is the high. Market is going down, disrupting this low, and this area as well. If it has to do this, like it should not have to go above this high, which is this fuel gap as well, which is good, and it has to invert this fuel gap tends to be very to disrupt all of those lows. But if it failed to go down below this low, or maybe just knock this low, try to recover, we could be going toward upper side to disrupt all of those highs to the VWAP, maybe all of those highs. I will be not chasing these highs. These highs may not be knocked off. For the bullish case scenario, I'll be maybe looking for these local highs, or maybe VWAP or this high. So just watching and observing. It's 10:48 right now. What is bigger picture time frame telling me that it could be bearish, disrupting this low and this high as well, because this is a 4-hour time fill gap. Could hold this area. Oh, maybe it has to not to hold this area because we have already seen rejection. Market continue to be bearish to these lows and this for to inside to come back inside this 4-hour time frame gap as well. I do believe it is this a downside pressure can maybe continue to be bearish. Could play it out. This is more of like a bigger picture time frame per second we have seen today. So possible market could be going down, disrupting this low inside this 4-hour time frame gap. In that case scenario, not to go above this high, not to go above this high, keeping this early gap open tends to be bearish. Maybe this has to play out in this right now, or maybe this has to play out in the afternoon session as well. Just anticipating right now, again, we go for a short. For example, we go for a short right now, and my stop loss is above this high now. And I am looking for this 4-hour time frame gap, a 3R. Let's see if it could give me. Can I go for a short or should I have to wait? This is also a very good question, by the way. My edge is telling me you can go for a short. My edge is telling me you can go for a short. As long as you're not risking not too much, my edge is telling me. Oh, should have to just watch and observe. It's 10:49. It is possible it could go down. 30-minute time frame. 9 minutes left. 1 hour time frame. 9 minutes left. Or should I have to wait for this 1 hour time frame close? 4-hour time frame. Could be knocking this 4-hour time frame low. 1 hour time frame possible. 30-minute time frame possible as well. 15-minute time frame possible as well. Five-minute fill gap there. Just happened to this. I can't go for short right now. No. Let's see if it could give me 3R now. I'm not taking this trade. I'm just watching up the. Can I go for a short? It seems to me that it wants to go to a downside, and my edge is telling me to you can go for a short. But I'm just not taking this trade. Just watching and observing. It seems to me it wants to go to a downside. My edge is telling me it wants to go to a downside. I'm not just taking this trade. I don't know. So look at this. This is also a thing I really wanted to mention right now. If, for example, I would have missed this trade in here, for example, somehow by any mean, if I could have missed this trade in here, you can always get this kind of trade, a continuation trade, a little bit late. You don't need to be missing the trade, or you're feeling you're so bad. You have not done this. You have done that. This is what I was doing for ages. Like just missing a trade, or but because of any reason, just missing a trade. Oh, you missed it. You have done this. You are so bad. And I've used to like waste my whole day thinking about this. Like, how can I do that? And just being in front of the charts. Okay, it's fine. Move on, watch and observe the charts. Okay, this is what I was doing a mistake. Okay, I will not do this. I'll be focused on charts. I'll be in front of the charts. Just thinking about this and be patient. You can always get a second trade, always get a small size trade, always get a continuation trade. And my we have a macro time is going on. My edge is there. Uh, 10:53. Played out may not played out. I will be content with the first section. By the way, if it failed to go disrupt all of those lows from here, I will be anticipating the other possibilities, which is a bullish case scenario from here. Just for the local highs, and I don't want to chase these highs. No, if I go for a buy in here, I'll be just looking for these local highs. We have maybe this high. As long as I'm risking very small amount, but I do believe it could be going down from here toward low levels. Yeah, if it went down in the morning session, which is possible, this could have been a very good trade. But yeah, I do not want to reveal my edge. Nobody does that. At some point, if I have to, but I really have to backtest this. I really have to be confident on this. I wanted to be confident on that. So why to it is more of like telling me it wants to go to a downside. It is more of like telling me it wants to go to a downside. 13 100. Can I go for a short right now? Look at this. I was just telling you at this point, like putting my stop loss just above this high. Looking for this low. We have this low as well. They have this low as well. We have this low as well. Yes, these levels are there on charts, but maybe it could hold. Maybe who knows? Like maybe market has to not to go even not to go below this low. Maybe just have to come down, remain very close to this low, and then be bullish from here. Just my this is just anticipation I'm doing. Played out. I was telling you guys my edge is there. My edge is telling me you can this could be high. This is a pivot gap, this could be high. And at this point you can go for a short, putting risking just this high for this low. You have to be taking the profit at this range. You have to be looking to take profit at this range. Why would you not take profit at this range? But still I believe, as I can see on here, it could be knocking this low and coming back inside this 4 hour time frame fairly gap, which is possible. It seems to me which is possible. 4 hour time frame. Look at this 4 hour time frame. Look at this 3 minutes left on. I have to definitely. If I have to go for a short right now, looking for a short, I have to wait for this 3 minute time frame close. 30-minute time frame, I have to wait. 15-minute time frame, I have to wait. My age is telling me still it is going down. Up till now, it has not shown like any intent that it may not go at least below this low. So far, it is still telling me it is going to knock this low. Maybe it could go to this low as well inside this 4 hour time frame. Guys, this is I am anticipating may happen if this low could be knocked off. But we have to be you have to be content with just this low. So far, it is still telling me it could disrupt this low. If it not, I don't know. That's why you have to be content with the if you go for a short in here, your initial stop loss is there. Market went down from this range. Now when it went down, keep this fail gap open. It knocked this low. You have to put your stop loss in here and take profit at this range. Now your stop loss should be above this side. This side. If I would have taken this trade, my stop loss would have been at this side. I'm taking profit at this range. My stop loss is there. I don't know if this could play it out. This is just anticipation, and nobody knew. Nobody knew if this could play it out or not. My stop loss will be just above this high. I'm looking for my second TP to this low, and my third TP will be this low. That's it. And I'm content with this. After that, I'm done with the session. I'm done with the trade. That's how it is. That's how this trading going. You have to be cruel, zalim, cruel to the market. And most of the people I have seen do misconstrue the things. Everybody misconstrue the things. You have to be content with the price action. You have to definitely have a edge on charts and do the reps, back test every day, single day. I can see my edge to do play it out so many times, so many every day on a bigger time frame, on shorter term time frame. Every day it played out, but still it does not matter. Like you have an edge or you have achieved everything in your life. Does not matter. Still, you have to do the reps. You have to be focused. You have to be disciplined. These are the things. You cannot be myopic, or you cannot have an infantile mindset in front of the charts, or you cannot make the things conundrum in front of the charts. You have to be obvious. As long as you're risking not too much, you're fine. So, for example, at this point, you are stopped out. Let's stop that in a positive, in positive. But I need to make sure. So, for example, if it has to go toward upper side from here, I need to make sure that yeah, it is going toward upper side. For that, I need at least two confirmation, couple of confirmation at least. It does not matter like it has gone above this high. Now it is bullish now. No, at least I need couple of confirmation. Yeah, it could be bullish from here. But so far, look at this 5 minute time frame fairly gap. Look at this 5 minute time. It has kept this open. As long as we're trading below these lows or respecting these levels, just creating wicks inside this range, we should have to anticipate it should be bearish. The moment it went toward upper side, try to go toward upper side to above those highs, then we can look to buy and do anticipate that yeah, it is not going down below this low, it is not going down below this low, it could be bullish from here. So I will be in front of the charts. We will be doing live stream for at least 11 or 30. I actually wanted to go to the loo. So most of the alpha or most of the millennials or Gen Z, wow, what they what they would be thinking right now. This is reality in life. This is reality in life. Um, you cannot deny this. Like for the fact that how can you not be disciplined in your personal life, and then in trading you come in front of the charts and you feel like, oh, this is my edge, this is, oh, this is my, even though if you have edge, for example, look at this, it is still going down from here. Can I go for short? No. 900 to 300. Can I risk these highs? Can I risk these highs for this? Or do you think it is obvious that market will not go above this high? Or it could just go above once more, then get lower high, then go down as well. Or do you think like market will left all of those lows, it will go toward upper side, and in the afternoon session maybe it continue to be bearish? Or market has to not to go below this low, not to go below this low. This could be the low from here. Market is bullish, looking for all of those highs to the VWAP, maybe upper level as well. What do you think? Look at the bounce. Can I look to buy? Because market has to not to go below this low, fail to go below this low. I usually look for at least two previous lows, and third one I will be confident. It's 11:06. Oh, yeah, this is what it is. If this setup should have to play it out, it should have to play it inside macro, but it did not play it out. Can I risk it this high for all of those lows in this area? Because we're bearish, the 15-minute time frame could be going down. 30-minute time frame could be going down. 1 hour time frame could be going down. 4 hour time frame, it seems to me, yeah, it could disrupt this low. Can I risk that? For example, for now, I'm just anticipating before that, or we got stopped out, for example, on this trade. Now we enter another trade in here. Sorry, I'm just doing anticipation. We enter in here. I'm risking just this high for this price action all the way down the side. Let's see if it played out. But we're trading very close to the previous lows. I have to be careful. If you watch out this side, if you watch out this side on the charts, My edge is telling me it could go down, but if you watch out on here, this side, my edge telling me it could be bullish as well. I have to be careful. For example, if it has to be bullish from here, not to go below this low, not to go below this low, not to go below this low. And for bearish case scenario, not to go above this high. 5 minute time frame. Oh, this 5 minute time really gap as well in here. Yeah, just anticipate like if it has to be going down from here, that's not to go above this. I'll be bearish from here, but I was pretty much content. I was pretty much known to the press action that maybe it has to not to go below this low. We are already trading at close to the previous major low, which is this one, and maybe it has to keep this whole low. And then we have seen that failed to go below the previous major low. It is going toward upper side from here. We got stopped out on this trade. I have not taken this trade. I was just anticipating. I was anticipating a trade in here to go fresh out for the all of those lows. We did not take this trade. We was just anticipating. Definitely, if you have gone for a short in here, why would you not take profit? If you go for a short in here, I closed my position at just this low. I was like, yes, I'm looking for all of those lows, but it does not matter. Market has to go there. And I was my final anticipation was this low, and it did not knock this low overall. If you could see, so why I would not take profit at this range? Why it went down to this low? Why would you not close your look to take more profit at this low when it knocked this low? Why would you not look to when to take profit when it knocked this low? It does not need to. It did not needs to go down to the target, which is what I am anticipating. Why would you not take profit at the 50% of the 4-hour time fill gap? Why did you not want to take profit at this range and then let the market all the way go toward upper side to scare you? At this point, how would you feel like you was in profit at this range and market went all the way toward upper side? You are scared like, oh my god, it may stop me out, and then you close it at your position with small profit. You aggressively just close your position, or maybe you're like, oh, how would you feel at this one? You'll be feeling confident that it could be knocking this low, while market is trading at this range. At some point, you was in profit. Now you are at a break even. This is a bad management trades. This is not good trading. You have to take profit at this range. Maybe keep very small amount open. Maybe it has to disrupt all of those lows. Shifting your stop loss above this high. When it come up all the way this range, create this high, you can shift your stop loss at this low. Keeping a stop loss for now at even. Then come down, create shift your stop loss at this range. You have to take profit at this low, these lows. Look to close your position as quickly as you have to take your bite and then go away. That's it. That's how this trading works. I will be in front of the charts definitely. So look at this. This is another thing I was just watching right now. It failed to go previous major low. Trade very close to the previous major low. Failed to go the previous major low. Go up, invert this 5 minute time fairly gap. So it has inverted this 5 minute time fairly gap. We have one bigger picture time frame, 15 minute time frame. All of those highs could be knocked off. 30 minute time frame as well. This high could be knocked off. 1 hour time frame, not pretty much sure. 4 hour time frame, it may not knock this high on this 4 hour time frame for in next 14 minutes. So we are not chasing this high now. Okay, so because we have seen a bullish price action, we are not looking for these highs to be knocked off. It could just possible that it is possible it could just disrupt these local highs this VWAP or maybe this high. I'll be looking for just this high to be to if I have to buy. For example, because it has inverted this 5 minute time fairly gap, and I will be pretty much in content with the price action that in the afternoon session, the way to get the bounce from this range, the way market has failed to go below this low, and the way at this point failed to go above the previous highs in the afternoon session, it could highly likely stay inside this range. If this is the low, this is after that we have this low. So I'm just looking at this range. Market may not go above this high, market may not go above this low. So if I went for any kind of trade, I will be not looking for these highs to be knocked off or these lows to be knocked off. I will be looking for just inside these highs for the bullish case scenario. Maybe if for example, it went toward upper side, failed to go above those previous highs, I will be looking for just those local lows, not to go below this low in the afternoon session. This is my anticipation on charts for now. So I yeah, I actually wanted to go downstairs to eat something or maybe to go to the loo. I just kept on myself, held on myself like maybe it could continue to be bearish from here, but so far it did not went down. And let's see. So yeah, I'm anticipating for bullish case scenario. My bottom is this one. My low is this one. We have already inverted this 5 minute time frame fairly gap. Let's see if it has a potential to continue to be bullish to disrupt this high, that high VWAP and upward level as well. Let's see. So guys, I'm just watching and observing the charts right now. Just we have 9 minutes left. Let me recap how was this morning session. Not too bad, by the way. We just watch on a 15-minute time frame, which is quite choppy, not ideal. So you have to be content with the scalp. That's it. I will be very careful. I wanted to see right now. This time it should have to disrupt all of those lows. Yeah, this is what I used to think right before, man. This is what I used to think before, man. I just realized now. I used to think we are trading very close to the previous lows, and this is what most of the retail traders do think. We are trading very close to the previous lows. It should have to knock previous lows, but never and ever it has done this. It never and ever has done this. It did not knock the previous lows. It went over upper side. This is what I used to think. This is what most of the retail trader would be thinking, and everybody knew that. Smart money knew that retail trader is thinking about these lows to be knocked off because we are trading very close to these lows. You will see. We will test this out. Having watching this for a second, let's see if market has a potential to disrupt all of those lows and continue to be bearish. We will be looking for this 4-hour time frame prevailing gap, which is possible, may not be possible. We don't know. So in that case scenario, for example, on bigger picture time frame, we will have this 15-minute time frame high, which is this one. Should not have to go above this high. Should have to be bearish to stop all of those lows in this area. As it may not go down, it may not has to be bearish from here. It may has to be not has to be bearish. In that case scenario, this is the low. We should not have to go below. Should have to go get the bounce, disrupt all of those highs. We weapon this area as well. This is also possible. So I have to take this quick call, guys. I think I should have to finish this live stream. My mom is calling me. I have to take this call, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do live stream tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.